Welcome to Rant and Chill, ladies and gentlemen. On this channel, I like to rant and I like to chill. Here we're going to be ranting. Here I have something that grinds my gears. You know what really grinds my gears? Breadtube. Breadtubers. All of them. Every single one. Every single one. What's a breadtube, you might be asking? Well, let me indulge. Breadtube is a term for those streamers, influencers that while streaming on a platform made possible by capitalism and technology made possible by both capitalism and commie labor exploitation, they will bash all things capitalism while espousing rhetoric that encourages people to revolt for the promise of a commie utopia. The thing that will never, ever happen because human nature, because people like to have things. These streamers are massive hypocrites that amass money, lots of money, from corporate sponsors and will then turn around and spit in those corporate sponsors' faces by saying they don't support capitalism while they're taking a paycheck and they're using a streaming platform made possible by capitalism. Hell, they're wearing clothing made possible by capitalism. Everything around them in their environment's made possible by capitalism. Wow, it's almost as if they're a hypocrite. Oh, and they're collecting all that money. Oh, it's much more than corporate sponsors. It's much more than corporate sponsors and ad revenue. They will tell their viewers to eat the rich. They will tell their viewers to eat the rich while they themselves get rich from sponsors, ad revenue, and donations. Donations from viewers that work a 9-to-5, work a real 9-to-5. Viewers that actually work for a living and feel the sting of getting that paycheck and barely being able to pay the rent. Feeling that sting. You know who's not feeling that sting? Breadtubers, because they're taking your money. But then again, those that want to give their money to them, why am I supposed to feel sorry for them? You know, I mean, do they not see it? Do they not see the writing on the wall? Do they not see that they're being conned? Do they not see that? And these viewers are asked to donate, though. They are asked to donate. They're encouraged. And meanwhile, they themselves follow what the chosen breadtuber says, hook, line, and sinker, never realizing they have been duped, conned, robbed. Because none of those streamers actually care about the class struggle. They don't even understand just how hard and damaging human greed is to any economic system, let alone capitalism. I mean, just take a look around. Just take a look around at other countries. See how they do it. Do they not exploit labor? Do they not exploit those for some sort of benefit? Of course they do. Of course they do. The offer of a pipe dream Marxism as a solution. They offer that pipe dream Marxism as a solution. And while that economic system has failed, it failed because humans are greedy. Humans will not be satiated with just the bare necessities. No. We want things. We all want and desire things, whether it be material, wealth, or status. And we will climb up any social, economic, political ladder hierarchy to get the things we want. It doesn't matter what system you're in. Those that are willing to climb, will do anything to climb, they will. They will get on top. They'll try to. Everything they can. All right? They'll try to gain that system. Because that's what humans are. That's what they do. That's what we do. You could see it with the breadtubers. As they sit on their butts in their comfy rooms, in their big houses, with their fancy cars, streaming about how they understand the struggle and how we should eat the rich and blah, 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 blah. What's worse? The breadtubers are those that eat up their drivel. What's worse? Let me ask you this. The breadtuber or the breadtuber fan? The pay pig of a breadtuber. Sad and pathetic. They don't care. The breadtubers don't care. Okay? But the people who donate, they do it because I guess they believe the message. And the breadtubers continue to do it because bashing capitalism while deep-throating communism is the easiest and lowest IQ thing anyone could possibly do. Why? Everyone feels like they don't get paid enough. Everyone feels like things are unfair. Everyone feels like the fat cats on top don't deserve their money. For the most part, these are general statements, but it's easy for people to connect with that because people feel jilted. They feel like they're being, exploited to some way, to some degree. But let me ask you something. Does that dynamic between class not still exist in communist societies? Do you not have that struggle where those on top have a lot? They have a lot. Okay? And then there's your common folk. They don't have much. I mean, everyone feels like they're being exploited. Meanwhile, in China, Chinese children are making your shoes, make the clothes you wear, make the accessories you use. Meanwhile, black kids in the Congo are digging material for your smartphone, an electric vehicle, by hand. They're digging it by hand, and these are kids. These black kids are told to do that by China, by the way. By China. Oh. I mean, so I have to ask, how exploited do these people really feel after that? I mean, how exploited? Because how bad is your job after knowing that these kids, these black kids, bled and died for your luxury, for our luxury, okay? Anytime you use a smartphone, anytime you use anything with a lithium battery in it, guess what? Guess what? You don't care about slavery. Guess what? You don't care about child labor. Guess what? You're cool with it because it's never going to change. That's a harsh reality. That's a truth. That's grim. That's real grim. But it's true. It's uncomfortable. That truth is, that's a whole other rant. Get over it. Get over the child labor. I like my smartphone. I don't care how many kids it takes. But breadtubers will complain and whine about how it's the problem of capitalism while that's happening. Oh, really? Oh, really? Because it wouldn't happen in any other system, huh? It wouldn't happen. It's not like they wouldn't exploit the labor anyway. It's not like it's not going to happen. Come on, man. Get over yourself. I mean, that's the thing. They'll say, oh, Mr. Deadman, that's only happening because of capitalism. You mean capitalism, commie exploitation of labor? And don't forget that communism exploits labor for their own causes, too. Just ask people that fled communist societies what goes on over there, okay? My point is this, that breadtubers aren't offering their viewers anything but just fueling their misery. Like, yeah, things around you might be unfair. Your society is unfair. But do you want to do better? You want a better life? Then learn what the other people are learning. Learn how to game the system to your advantage. Learn how to trade stocks. Learn how to go from a low-tier worker to, management, upper management. Learn how to work for yourself. Learn how to invest. Definitely don't give your money to breadtubers who are making a crap ton of money by talking about how much capitalism sucks while they're wearing nice jackets, nice shirts, nice shoes, living in a house, using a platform owned by Amazon, using smartphones made by Apple or Samsung or whatever. I mean, everything around them is product of capitalism. Everything they do and use and say, it's all possible because of capitalism. It's not possible because of communism. The only thing we get from them is, hey, cheaper labor. Okay? And of course capitalists are going to exploit that. And the communists they love that. They want to put their people to work. They want their people to work for pretty much next to nothing and be the manufacturer of the world. They apparently like that. I mean, do you want that? Do you want that system? Oh, I like it too. Be like, oh, but really, like, what about the sharing of wealth? Let's take the wealth from those that have a lot of money. Okay, let's start with those top streamers. All those streamers on the Breadtube streamers that talk about spreading the wealth and how then you know what? They need to offer their wealth. Or how about stop asking for donations, especially from those that are hard workers, especially from those who actually work a 9 to 5 and actually sweat for a living. Okay, how about that? How about that? Because that's kind of messed up. You want to say eat the rich while they're getting rich off of the money from common folk. I mean, I think it's silly to like tar and feather them and go after them and to that degree because they're just clowns, they're hypocrites, and they know it. They're full of it. But it would be easy. It'd be easy to rile people up to do that. It'd be so easy just to rile up people on YouTube. You just say the right things, be really passionate about it. It'd be easy to rile them up and go after someone like Hassan or Bosch or someone who's doing really well for themselves, has a nice cash cushion, nice plump life from bitching about capitalism, saying they need to eat the rich while they themselves are getting rich. It's the hypocrisy of it all. I just find that to be appalling. I find that to really, it grinds my gears. And I just cannot believe people fall for it. They fall for it. By fall for it, I mean support them and actually believe in what they say. They don't believe in what they're saying. Talk is cheap, man. Talk is so cheap. Actions take more, and they don't have it. They're never going to do anything close to what they espouse, because it's so easy just to talk about this stuff and complain about how bad the system is while they benefit from it. Anyway, that's my rant. It's about breadtubers. Let me know what you think about this. The next one might actually be about child labor. Get over it. Anyway, with that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.